These are all the books that I've accumulated in the last couple of weeks, so let's do a book haul. We have some pre-orders, publisher mail, I did a book swap, and some used book finds of course, so let's go through it. My first ever order from the Broken Binding. This is a beautiful edition of Blood Over Bright Haven. This is obviously one of my favorite books of all time, so I just had to get this one. Is this not just like one of the most beautiful things you've ever seen? Like, I am actually obsessed, and I will definitely be buying more books from Broken Binding because this is absolutely beautiful. And my other pre-order that came in is Silver Cloak by L.K. Stephen. I just had major FOMO, so I had to pick this one up. It's about this detective that like infiltrates this gang. I don't really know much about it, but it sounds really intriguing. And then I did get some books sent by publishers. First up from Putnam, we have the Amber Glow Candy Store. Putnam is always sending me the cutest little Japanese translated works. This is not just the cutest thing you've ever seen. It is a perfect season for a little cute cozy read, so I'm excited for this. Thank you so much to Putnam and Penguin Random House. I got a few things from Saga Press. First, they sent me this beautiful finished copy of The Strength of the Few, which I did not expect at all. I already had it pre-ordered. I'm so thankful for this. This is one of my top reads of the entire year. And they did make these dust jackets reversible, so if you have the original cover, then you can flip this and have it match. And then they sent over a paperback copy of The Serpent and the Wolf by Rebecca Robinson. Sprayed edge is a wolf. It looks so cool. This is one of my favorite romanticises of all time. And they also sent over a finished copy of All That We See or Seen by Ken Liu. It says this is a high-stakes adventure to unravel a virtual reality mystery. Sounds so intriguing, so unique. I am so excited to get to this. So thank you so much to Saga Press for sending over these copies. And then I did get some books from Pango and my local used bookstore. First up, I got this art copy of When the Wolf Comes Home by Nat Cassidy. This is one of my favorite horror reads of the entire year. And I wasn't specifically looking for an art copy, I just happened to come across it, so I just got it. I had this beautiful hardcover of The Tainted Cup by Robert Jackson Bennett. This is a mystery fantasy, which is obviously my two favorite genres. And then I finally got my hands on the Raven's Collar. This is a very interesting paperback from Orbit too. I've never seen them do this, but it has like a flap on the front. And then I found a copy of When She Returned by Lucinda Berry. I'm so excited that I found a Lucinda Berry book because it is so hard to find her books because I think they're all indie published. So I literally know nothing about this. I just love Lucinda Berry, so I just had to pick it up. Then I found Nevernight by Jay Kristoff. I can't remember if this is YA or adult fantasy, but I hear such amazing things about this series. I've never read any of Jay Kristoff's books. Let me know if this is a good place to start. Then I found a copy of Wool. I don't love that this is the TV cover, but for $3, I can't really complain. I hear very mixed things. I know the books are very long. They can be very dense. This is supposed to be one of like the best dystopian series to exist. Obviously, I had to pick it up. So surprised to find a copy of Guess Again by Charlie Donnelly. I think this is their newest release that just came out a couple months ago, and I absolutely loved it. It's one of my favorite mystery thrillers that I read this year. And then I have a couple books from a book swap that I did. First up, we have The Winter People. Can't wait to be cuddled up by the fire and reading this. And then I got Broken Country. I don't know much about this one, but I know a lot of people have been absolutely loving it. And lastly, we have A Firekeeper's Daughter. I think this was like a historical thriller centered around an Indian tribe. So this is everything that I got